Hello, hello, Alden Alternate here, coming to you with day 3 of 7 of the Global Good News Challenge for July 2023. Wow, it's been another big day. I was just falling asleep on the lounge and I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't done day 3 of the 7-day Global Good News Challenge. And that's the thing with this challenge, it's 7 days in a row for July. If you miss a day, you go back to day 1 and start again. And so I thought to myself as I'm falling asleep on the lounge, oh, Alden, you better get up and do this challenge. This is what you committed to. And so here I am. It's just about to turn midnight. So I've snuck this in for the day. And it's been another extraordinary day, I must say. I woke up this morning to the beautiful sounds of currawongs. They sound like bells ringing in the sky. They're just absolutely beautiful bird here in Australia. Look up currawong if you'd like to find out a bit more about the currawong. They look a bit like a magpie. They're quite a large black and white bird, and they absolutely love a particular palm tree that I have out the front of my house, which has these beautiful little red seeds, and they just feast on these red seeds, and about 50 of them out the front of my place today. So that's something I'm extremely grateful for. Today it's a magnificent sound, and nature is just so extraordinary, isn't it? Nature is just absolutely amazing. So the Good News Challenge, this is all about lifting the energy on the planet and helping to decrease depression and suicide rates. One of the main reasons I started this challenge back in March 2020 is actually when COVID really hit Australia. And then in June 2020, 3 months after COVID came into big effect here in Australia, when there was social distancing and people were wearing masks and all that kind of craziness, I thought it's time to share some more good news and lift the energy out there. And this sort of carries on from my mission from the Good News Day, actually, that I started on the 8th of the 8th, 2018, and that was after my 4th friend suicided. I've had 4 friends now suicide by the age of 45, and I have personally had depression over the years, and I know that gratitude is a fantastic way to help shift that state and to actually focus on the things that we can be grateful for in life instead of whinging about all the things that we don't like. It's like the yin yang of life, right? You're always going to have your light where there's darkness. There's always going to be darkness where there's light. And it's all about what we choose to focus on. What you think about and think about, you bring about, they say, right? What you think about and think about, you bring about. And so this is a conscious way that you can actually shift your energy to get into gratitude, which, if you know about quantum physics, you know about Dr. Hawkins' scale of consciousness, when we get into different emotions, we are either expanded or we're contracted. And we do vibrate at different frequencies, according to Dr. Hawkins. He scientifically proved that we are 99.9% energy, frequency, and vibration. And when we feel different emotions, we vibrate at these different energies. So when we get into love, when we're feeling love, we're actually vibrating at 528 hertz. When we're in fear and below, fear, guilt, shame, these are some of the lowest vibrations. Anger, you're vibrating 150 hertz and below. And this is where a lot of the world is. We're very, very contracted, right? So the more expanded we can become, the more opportunities will come our way, the greater experience of life we'll have, and the better we will feel in general. And so love is at 528 hertz. When we get into joy and gratitude, we're at 540 hertz, peace at 600, and enlightenment 700 hertz plus. So that's a little bit about Dr. Hawkins' scale of consciousness. You can actually see a map of that in the Conscious Community Global Facebook group, which I started during COVID as well. It was actually at the end of a breathwork session, a DMT breathwork session that I was doing, that it came to me to do this Conscious Community Global Facebook group. And in there, we have some absolutely life-changing documentaries, which I recommend you go to the featured section, check them out. I am actually going to paste right now into the chat. You can see the link for that, okay? Conscious Community global Facebook group. Check it out. You'll be blown away by some of the documentaries. There's some beautiful, inspiring content in there. It's not all doom and gloom, but some things that really, I believe, everyone needs to see. Everyone needs to see. Hello, Dinesh. Good to see you on Facebook. Let us know if you're joining us live. Where are you joining us from? And what's something you're grateful for today? What's one thing you're grateful for today? Now, with the July Global Good News Challenge, I'm giving you a bit of an extra bonus in that I'm sharing every single day of the 7 days. I'm sharing with you 7 ways to regain your mojo. 7 ways to regain your mojo. And we'll come to that at the end of the challenge. But first, the challenge has a very simple format. You can actually participate for free. This is free marketing for you if you choose to do it. And you'll feel amazing, as I've said. And I already feel a lot better. I don't feel like falling asleep on the couch right now. I'm feeling fantastic sharing with you right now, although I am starting to get a little bit tired. So I will sleep well tonight, no doubt. Now, the Good News Challenge, the format is that you just share your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news. Now, because July is the 7th month, the challenge goes for 7 days in a row, which you can start any time within July. If you miss a day, as I say, go back to day 1 and start again. So the discipline is every day for 7 days. Now, a lot of people just do it holding their phone up. You don't have to do it a fancy live stream like I'm doing right now. You just hold your phone up. Most people do it in about 1 to 3 minutes. Doesn't have to be long, just very simple. Your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news. And as long as you hashtag Global Good News Challenge, then we will find your challenge, we'll share it out to thousands of people, and we will also add you to a private group called Global Good News Crusaders. And you can join our group. You also have the chance to win great prizes, which we have donated from the likes of Tester Power, Angelique Pellegrino, Plant Tag ID. Lots of great prizes to win as well. So that's a win-win-win all around. All the details on the Global Good News Challenge can be found at the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page. Okay, Global Good News Challenge Facebook page. I'm going to pop that link in the chat for you, and have a look for this little logo, the little sunflower right here, the smiling sunflower, or this one here, Global Good News Challenge Facebook page. At the very top of the page, it says how to participate in the Global Good News Challenge. And this is your way that you can make a difference. If you're sick of all the negative news, if you're sick of people being negative around you, well, do something about it, right? As Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. So stop your whinging about the negativity. All these people saying, I don't watch the news anymore, it's all so negative. Well, how often are you whinging about things in your life that you're not happy with? How often are you whinging about things in your life you're not happy with, my friends? Now, your good news that you share, it could be something in your own personal life that you've been up to. It could be something a friend's been up to. It can be something that you've seen on a good news channel online. And yes, we have lots of good news sites online. We have Good News Network, Sunny Skies News, news.com.au has a good news section. In fact, a lot of media outlets have good news sections. It's just what do you choose to focus on, right? A lot of the mainstream news, yes, is very negative. Particularly the first thing you hear is often very negative. However, there's always light where there's darkness. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. So here's my challenge for today, and then we're going to get to the third way you can regain your mojo. Okay, here goes. So I'm Alden Alternay, known as the Media Queen. What I do is I help people be seen, heard, known, and make a bigger difference in the world. 3 things I am grateful for today is I'm grateful for these amazing currawongs that were flying around in front of my house today. I took some moments today. I made some time, went out there, took some photos. I did some video footage of these beautiful currawongs, and they were just gorgeous, the way that a few would go to the tree and pick out a few berries from this palm tree, and then they'd fly back to the other trees, and then the other ones would come in, and they were just so beautiful to watch them all in harmony flying around. About 50 of them out the front of my house this morning. It was absolutely stunning. So grateful for the beautiful currawong bird. And I actually looked up the spiritual meaning of currawongs. Very, very interesting. I won't go into all the details, but look it up. Currawong long spiritual meaning, you'll be blown away by what it means. And this is the thing, when animals cross your path, it always means something, right? So look up the meaning, you might be quite amazed. And another thing I've noticed lately, and something I'm grateful for, is that I have been noticing synchronicity of numbers lately. I've been noticing 111, 444, 333. In fact, today I was doing an interview with Karina Bowman about how to make your dreams come true. And and the show got to 1 hour, 11 minutes. I noticed the 4444 when that came up. It's just these numbers keep coming to me. And I know these are angel numbers. And I know that, it just goes to prove that your angels are with you and you're on the right path when this kind of thing starts to happen more and more. I'm also grateful for the amazing connections that I have in my life. I must say, there are some phenomenal people in my life. And if you're watching this right now, that includes you. It blows me away that the people in my life, I am just continually inspired. They say that you become like your environment, right? Who are you hanging out with? You're hanging out with turkeys or eagles, right? Who are you hanging out with? Are people lifting you up in your life, or are they bringing you down? And I must say, when I look at my social media feed and I look at the people in my life, I am continually inspired by what the people in my life are up to. And so this is to all the people in my life, my friends, my family, everyone I'm connected with on the socials. I salute you, because there's some people doing extraordinary things out there and living their best lives. And that inspires me every day. So grateful for you. And my good news is today that, of course, I interviewed Karina Bowman on Media Queen TV. It was a fantastic interview, and you can catch the replay. If you missed it, you'll be able to find it on Facebook, LinkedIn, my YouTube channel, Media Queen TV. You'll see it on Twitch and on Twitter. It was a fantastic interview. If you've been struggling a bit with, making your dreams come true, etc., this is a great video that you will absolutely love, this interview. And tomorrow morning, Karina is actually going to be interviewing me on her show. So 9 o'clock tomorrow, she'll be interviewing me, and then she's going to be editing that and putting it up later. And some other amazing interviews coming up as well. In fact, this Saturday, I'm doing an interview on Total Truth Show with my co-host Ken Kleinberg from San Diego. That is all about the truth about being sovereign. And we're interviewing a lady called Blythe Langford, I think her name is. Let me see her exact surname. Yes, Blythe Langford, the truth about sovereignty. So that will be at 11 o'clock this Saturday, Brisbane time, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Karina's interviewing me tomorrow, 9 o'clock Brisbane time. So that'll be nighttime, Wednesday nighttime for our American friends, and some other really cool stuff going on as well this week. So there's just a few things there. Now to the regaining your mojo. So 7 ways to regain your mojo. The first 2 ways I mentioned the last 2 days on this challenge. The first one, we talked about reconnecting with your passions. So identifying the activities, the hobbies that bring you joy. What is it that brings you joy? And where can you make more time for the things that absolutely light you up and that give you joy? Your passion will reignite your enthusiasm for life and your zest for life. Okay, the second way to regain your mojo is to set goals. And we talked about goal setting actually today on the Media Queen TV episode with Karina about how to make your dreams come true. Now, having clear goals will give you a sense of purpose and direction. And breaking this down into achievable steps and celebrating your progress along the way can also really boost your motivation and help you regain your zest for life. The third thing is to take care of yourself. This is today's tip. Take care of yourself. Prioritize your self-care by ensuring you get enough rest. I'll be going to bed fairly soon. Eat well and exercise regularly. Your physical health plays a huge role in your well-being overall, and it can also have a huge impact on your energy levels and your mood. And I must say, I notice usually after I eat food, I just want to sleep sometimes. So notice the food that you have. Does it give you more energy, or does it give you less energy? And how bigger portions are you eating too? I've been consciously working on on minimizing my portions, cutting down my portions a bit, because, I've been brought up to, eat everything on my plate and to have a big meal. European background, we love to eat, and as much as I love to eat, I find if I slow down, I really enjoy my food. I find it just makes it all the more enjoyable. And because 80% of our digestion happens in our mouth as well, you're actually taking it easier on your body when you take your time with your food and you really enjoy it and devour it. And you find it usually takes about 20 minutes for your body to actually feel that it's full as well. So when you eat slower, you actually feel fuller quicker and you don't eat as much. So there's another tip for those who are wanting to shed some extra kilos. There you go. So there is the first 3 tips out of 7. And the next 4 days, I'll present the other 4 tips. So we have reconnect with your passions, set goals, and take care of yourself. The first 3 of the 7. And stay tuned for the other 4 over the next few days on how to regain your zest for life. All right, I look forward to seeing your Global Good News challenges. I challenge you to do the 7-day challenge for July. Now in August, we're going to an 8-day challenge, being the 8th month. 9-day challenge for September, etc. And it goes up from there. And then January, we come back to a 1-day challenge. All right. So let's see who's up for it this month. I'm sending you lots of love. I wish you a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world. And once again, a reminder from our friend Gandhi here: be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Blessings to you. You are awesome and a gift to the world. And don't let anyone else tell you any different. Okay. You are extraordinary. You're 1 in a billion just by being born. And I honor you. I see you. I hear you. I love you. I'm going to give you the Ho'oponopono. This is from Jane Rushton's business card. I've got it sitting right here. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. That's a Ho'oponopono. Beautiful Hawaiian sort of prayer. And who could you say that to today? Who could you say, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Who could you say that to today that could help shift your relationship with that person? Or who really needs to hear that from you today? And maybe you need to say that to yourself. Maybe say it to yourself. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for staying tuned. And if you want to connect with me, all my links are at linktree/Aldwin. Okay. So linktree/Aldwin. I'm going to pop that here in the chat too. I have joined Threads. I've just hit about 250 followers on Threads as well in just a few days. That is just going insane. That new platform that is connected to Instagram. You might want to check it out yourself. Okay, so linktree/Aldwin. We can connect on any of my socials there. And if you follow me on Eventbrite, you'll get all our future event updates as well. And I'm going to be running some very exciting events coming up soon. So stay tuned. See you again tomorrow. My friends, have a beautiful day or night. See you then for day 4 tomorrow of the Global Good News Challenge for July 2023. Signing out. Bye for now. We'll see you then. Bye.